Hey hustlers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Kenya and I am a New Jersey real estate agent, and I mostly talk about rentals because I work in the rental sector of real estate. So we're having a snowstorm, a freaking blizzard. I'm in the house so let's talk. So March 14th 2018 made my 1-year anniversary at my job and as a property manager. I want to just share my experience as a property manager, what I learned, and all that stuff. So as a property manager, I feel like I finally have a career that I actually enjoy. There is really no such thing as Mondays anymore. You know, when Sunday evenings come around, I'm not like, oh boy, I gotta go to work. I don't get to work on Monday and count down the rest of the week, which is great. Because I hate having jobs like that, and I'm sure if you do have a job like that, you hate it. So, as a property manager, I definitely learned customer service. Customer service is so important. When I was working exclusively under my broker, like, someone could call me looking for an apartment, and if I didn't like their demeanor, I thought they were too hood or too whatever, too arrogant, I would just be like, I would hang up on them, or I would just ignore their phone calls. And they couldn't really call anybody to complain except for my broker, and my broker really doesn't care if I don't want to be bothered with the client. Versus working as a property manager, if you do that, it reflects bad on the whole company as a whole. So you really have to learn how to be able to deal with people and to talk to people. And when I rent to people, I have to make sure that they're not crazy and they're not going to be a nuisance, because I'm going to have to deal with them for the duration of their lease. So customer service, I feel like I really got good at customer service. Just smiling, just hearing people out and all that good stuff. And also what really works for me is I'm really good at talking to people with a straight face. Like, I can talk to someone and you would not know what I'm thinking. When I tell you, people come to my office with the most bizarre stories and scenarios, and I'll just be like, oh, okay, great. Like, and when they leave, boy, I'll be cracking up. But at that moment, I'm so good at just talking to people without like showing like my disgust or my what the F moments on my face. Like, what the... So I feel like that comes in handy. And the maintenance guy worker, he's always laughing because he's like, he can't control his facial expressions. Anything he's thinking is always on his face. He's like, I don't know how you do that. I'm like, me either. But I do it. Also, I work at a luxury property, so the clientele and the type of people that come to my property is quite different from your run-of-the-mill properties. It's just not like a regular garden apartment. It's pretty upscale. So the people that I deal with are pretty they're like know-it-alls, or they come to you with like this everybody is so funny, I'm gonna get my lawyer. Like, they try to scare you, and it's just like, this is a real estate company that owns these properties. You do not think that they don't have their own lawyers. Like, unless you have a lot of money, like, just quit it. Like like, it's so funny when people start the whole lawyer talk. I'm like, yeah, great, yeah, go spend your money, go ahead. Like, but so far, I would say my experience has been great. The company that I work for, they're really good, they're really nice, they are really understanding. I really enjoy it. This is probably like one of the only jobs that I can actually say that I enjoy. One of the only companies I can actually say that I enjoy working for. And that's it. I mean, if you want to get into property management, I say go for it. I know a lot of requirements in New Jersey and New York City area is you have to have a bachelor's degree for most properties. I'm not saying every one of them, but a lot of them you have to have a bachelor's degree, and you have to be a licensed New Jersey real estate agent. And I believe in New York City you have to be licensed in New York City. I know other states you have to be like certified as a property manager. I was like looking into like working in Texas and stuff like that, so I wanted to relocate. And I see that they have their own different requirements. But I will say, if you want to get into this industry, first things first is appearance is everything. Appearance is everything, especially if you're going to be working in the luxury market. Now, I had a meeting a couple weeks ago with another real estate group. I won't say the name. And up northern New Jersey. And when I say these properties are getting better and better and better and better and better. When I walked into this property, I parked in the parking garage and I walked through one property to one building, which was like a different, like the parking garage led into the building, and then I walked across the street to the property I was supposed to be at. And when I walked into this first property, it felt so clinical, like medical, like everything was freaking clean. I was walking across marble floors, stark marble floors, and like the security guard heard me coming, and then he sort of like popped out of nowhere, and he's like, "Hey, where you going?" And I'm like, "I'm looking for such and such." He's like, "Oh, that's not here, that's across, walk over here." And when I tell you, these buildings are so freaking futuristic looking, like I felt like I stepped into a science fiction movie. That's how clean and pristine this building was, this property was. And I started looking at myself. I looked down at my shoes, I'm like looking at my coat, and I'm thinking like, am I even good looking enough to be in this area? Like, I know I'm going off on a tangent, but this is just my own personal experience. And then the guy who I was meeting with, he was like an older man, about 55. When I tell you, his suit must have came straight off the hanger from the cleaners. Every hair was in place. His skin was like vibrant, like he just got a facial. Nails perfect, teeth perfect. I noticed. I'm a type of person, I noticed everything. Like, this man was freaking perfect. Like, leads me into the conference room. I meet with him and like 2 other ladies, but they seem really cool or whatever. Like, they weren't like uppity and stuck up, like, but it was just like the whole dynamic of the process, you know. I was saying before I went off on my own little story time, get into this industry, appearance is everything. I don't care if you're skinny or you're a plus size lady, because they got some cute plus size fashions. And I've seen a few plus size ladies in my industry, and they look cute. They be having a little, you know, makeup done, their hair be done. They be having little outfits on too. So don't worry about being like tall or skinny or anything like that. Just be put together. Be well spoken. Make sure you can speak in complete sentences. Make sure you can write in a complete sentence, because with my position I do a lot of like writing letters, sending out emails and things like that. Make sure you know your homophones, tos, theirs, heres. Like, make sure you make sure you get up on your business writing, because that's important. And if you can't write a complete sentence, I'm sorry, nobody's gonna take you seriously. So yeah, come with a nice resume to your interviews. Make sure you are dressed for the part. I suggest all black suit for women and men, or navy blue, something dark. That's just my preference. You don't have to wear those colors, but I just feel like that's just the standard. Pencil skirt for ladies or pants, but make sure your clothes fit. Fellas, get you a nice suit that fits. No baggy suits like you just got out of jail and you gotta go to court. Like, none of those. So far I am enjoying life. I'm looking forward to the next phase of my life. And it's so funny because a year ago I was working for a temp agency. You guys could see those videos on my YouTube channel, and it was just a hot mess. I was going through it, and I worked for this company, and you know, I was temping there. I wanted to be hired, and I'm so glad they didn't hire me. I swear, like, I was so tripping because they didn't want to hire me, and I got an even better position at an even better company that I'm even more happy to be with. So I'm so glad they didn't hire me over there. And that's that. Sometimes you don't get those opportunities that you want. I know this is so cliche to say, but you don't get those opportunities that you think you want, and you're questioning like the universe, like why, like why is this so hard, like why is life so hard? It's because it's something else better that out there for you. A lot of times we don't aim high enough. Like, I just wanted this job as like this leasing agent, and I was so much more than just a leasing agent, and that's why I didn't get that position at that company. So keep the faith. Keep it pushing. You're looking for a job. Keep it pushing. Stay positive. I know my video was all over the place. I just had so many things on my mind to talk about since I haven't seen you guys in such a long time. You know, I haven't talked to you guys in a long time, so I just wanted to get all this off my chest. And at the end of the day, a lot of the times you meet people and you're put in certain situations to actually learn something and to better yourself. And that's what I'm learning as I get older. Sometimes you just, you know, sit back and just listen and take in what I can take in. Not everything will apply to you, but what you can apply to yourself, take it in and make yourselves better. So I just want to thank you guys for coming to kick it with me today. If you have made it to the end of this video, and make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you in my next video. Toodles!